Jontay Porter gets banned for life from the NBA and losing too, right? Taking losses on his parlays, and then he gets banned for life. So the story goes that they seen unusual betting and big bets across a couple games on on Porter's props. And we're talking like 80,000. I think I saw there was an $80,000 parlay that actually hit, but they didn't pay it out, which is crazy. It hit it for a million.
For a million, yep.
A million, and they did not pay it out, which I thought was crazy. Now, I don't know what the timeline was in terms of when was it like the last games where they started to see it, or was it like the first game? Because if it was the first game,
So it was the
I mean, I
second
guess
game.
they can't play it. They can't pay it out because they found out he was, he was
Yeah, I think it was the
giving out
second game.
info.
The second game they found it out
Right,
because it
right,
happened
right.
early on when he did it twice. So I think it was the second game that they found out. Yep. I mean, well, I mean, this was an easy layup for the NBA, right? You got a
Yeah,
player that's
they needed a poster child for this.
right, and
It
I
was
mean, I
coming.
guess no better than somebody that's on a two-way contract that you ain't got to worry about being a star or a big-time name in your league. So I guess you make
There's
the example.
no show high on Tani.
Absolutely not.
Right.
So I mean, great layup for the NBA. You make your stance here because listen, man, this is the tip of the iceberg. You're talking
Mm-hmm.
gambling, baby. You're talking money. You're talking a lot of money, a lot of opportunities, and there's going to be opportunities to make a lot of money in the gambling industry, especially when you continue to year in year out add more opportunity to make bets each year. You know, this all started. It wasn't no such thing as player props a couple years ago. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You just had sides and totals, and then you started adding these next layers and the next layers, and now we're just kind of bleeding into these bigger opportunities for a guy that's on a two-way contract, not making a whole lot of money, and finding a way to, hey, listen, I can make some more money on the side by just on my own control. I mean, I guess it's not the
No,
smartest
he
thing to
wasn't
do.
like he had $15 bets. I think the most they said it was 22,000.
Yeah,
Like he wasn't moving no cash like that.
no,
Like these are small bets, and you in the
but
league, bro.
we don't know who else behind him is making money though. That's the question.
Yeah,
We're
that's
only
true.
looking at his money. We don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what
I was
Uncle
looking at his
John got
money.
over there. Uncle John might got some bread over
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean? We don't know what kind of ties he
Well,
got.
he probably
Homeboy,
saw old boy hit that mill, and he's like, "Oh shit, man, I need to get in here."
absolutely.
You know what I mean? He
So
said, "Oh boy, hit a mill on that thing." Oh yeah,
he
we gonna
just
have
ain't
to
do
do
it
something.
right. He just ain't do it right. You leaving games with injuries. Like you got to finish. You know what I mean? He just ain't
Motherfucker said he had an eye problem.
crazy.
He said he caught an eye infection in the middle of the game.
And it's like points. Like bro, like all right, I guess you shoot. You can miss some shots, my guy.
I know, right?
Don't come out of injury. Like just,
Yeah,
listen, Tobias Harris. You know what I mean? Throw that joint
right.
up.
Yeah, you
But
can miss some shots for real. You can airball a couple shits.
sure.
Some things go short. This motherfucker just came out and said, "I'm hurt, dog. Don't put me
Right.
back in. I can't see."
And you can't put a whole lot of money on that stuff. Like that's the problem. Probably had too much money. That's rich flagged. Like who the hell?
Hmm.
First of all, the DraftKings or whoever it was probably looking at like who the hell is Jontay
It
Porter in the first
was
place?
FanDuel.
Fan has seen that big lot of money on that dumbass prop.
Yeah, he's actually
So
I didn't know that he's the brother of Michael Porter Jr.
Michael MPJ, yeah.
Oh,
And you know
which is
Mike like
crazy.
though, don't put my name in none of that. I ain't got nothing to do with
Well,
that.
they looking at Mike. They got to, of course.
You
At this
got to.
point,
He
yeah,
probably
you
like,
got to.
he probably don't even fuck with my brother to be honest with you. That's probably what he's telling everybody. Like who? I don't even mess with that boy
Like
like that.
who? That
That's my
motherfucker don't even
brother,
look.
but
He don't even look like me. I don't know that motherfucker.
like, nah, don't put me in
We
that.
got two different moms, bro.
Right.
You know what I
My
mean?
man
Yeah,
is
but I think you clapped it up. I think obviously Silver, made got the right call here, and like you said, it was a layup call to put a message out there that the rules of the gambling violations of the NBA is real. I think later down the line, a story we'll do is we'll review that documentary about the ref. I forget that ref's name. that was
So
really big, heavy in calling
Dunleavy,
games.
something like Dunleavy or something like Donahue.
Donahue, yeah, Donahue, yeah. We should watch. We should. I haven't seen a documentary, but we'll do a review of that, and I think that'll be a good review. It's in every. I mean, shit. The sports books are sponsoring the league,
They're in bid.
leagues, not
They're in
just the
bid.
league, leagues. So the analytics, the AI, the data driven behind it, it's all there. Trust me, these people know what they're doing. They've been robbing people out of their pockets for a long time, and this is the reason why you come to Money Pot is to learn how to navigate those waters, learn how to try to beat the sports books, aka the boogeyman, aka the book man. I say it all the time. You got to go hit the channel, hit up some of the channels. I just dropped some of the best sporting apps that that you can use and which ones I like to use that we use to win money. So there's a way to navigate it. There's a way that you do this as a side hustle. Got to be smart. And unfortunately for Mr. Porter, he's the asshole of the day.
And a tip too. This is now playoff time for the NBA. So there's really two sports you can really kind of during playoff time that you need to add into your handicap, and that's looking at who's refing these games. Because there are trends. There are trends with certain refs and umpires that are that are assigned to the games that you see trends, whether it's the totals being over or under, or games being tighter or closer or not. So start looking at that. Start looking at umpires or refs that are officiating these playoff games, because it is a entertainment industry. This isn't
Absolutely.
college football. This isn't no nothing matters. The NBA is entertainment. So if
Shit
they
getting to
want, if they
college
can
too,
get,
though, bro.
if it
Shit
is
getting to
getting there,
college.
it
It's
is.
getting to
But the
college.
NBA, if they can get to 7 games for all games in the playoffs, they would love it.